As is the Bayou wear. Of course, we like to break that out in May, and I think I spied a Hanson's t-shirt there. Always a great idea to air condition your tummy during the hottest part of summer, and we welcomed it officially today with the longest day so far, around 14 hours and 4 minutes of sunshine, and it was tough to get out of the sun if you didn't have an opportunity for an indoor AC scenario or, of course, the shade. That's going to be the case all weekend. Temperatures now only in the mid-80s. We topped out about 10 degrees warmer this afternoon, and we reached that high at MSY just before 2 p.m. So we continue with our forecast for the evening time frame, dropping into the 70s, and then we'll have a pretty similar outlook tomorrow, once more copy and pasting today's conditions. 95 at MSY with 75 overnight, so about a 20-degree difference there. We've already got the next heat advisory issued for tomorrow, like we experienced today. A little bit less coverage so far, but I wouldn't be surprised if you see this extended a bit further south towards Homa. So right now we've got the North Shore up beyond the state line included, the Mississippi Gulf Coast, and then New Orleans proper all the way west to Donaldsonville. So far Baton Rouge excluded, but any Tiger fans that are headed up to Omaha should prepare for the same exact conditions. Temperatures right now in the upper 70s to 80s. We see the lakefront sitting at 86. It felt like over 100 earlier this afternoon, and we did have quite a few showers move through. Actually, a gorgeous rainbow over the entire Central Business District and the French Quarter right around 7:30 before the sun sets. So some of us getting a little bit of brief relief from the heat, but the coverage is still just about 30%, not the entire viewing area seeing those heavy downpours. Those who do see the downpours, though, are seeing a lot of rain in a short amount of time. So we'll continue with those 80s becoming 70s, and then quickly once the sun rises tomorrow morning, right around 6 o'clock, we'll once again creep back into the upper 80s and 90s. From here forward, we're going to continue to see our days becoming a little bit shorter. So I hope you made the most of today, the first official day of summer. Less widespread rain this weekend is going to make it dry and hot instead, and we're dominated by that heat dome over not just our region, but the majority of the country this weekend. So the precision cast continues to show a little bit of cloud cover fizzling in and out. I think tomorrow our rain chances are going to be a lot less widespread than they have been over the last couple of weeks. We really have had a very wet summer so far. Of course, it's only day one, but in the last couple weeks, we've seen a lot of rain compared to usual for the month of June. So we'll take it. It makes it a little bit cooler, and we can use every single degree. The reason that the sun is just so intense right now is because it's at a higher angle in the sky. So around 75 degrees, and that means you can get a sunburn on the Gulf Coast in as little as 10 to 15 minutes. So keep that in mind as you're headed outside. Make sure you lather on the SPF. You see all that dry air across Texas and Louisiana up through much of the country. We've got these heat advisories and even extreme heat warnings off to the northeast. So temperatures tomorrow, once again in the low to mid 90s. Your weekend forecast not changing by Sunday, and we'll carry that with us into the start of next week as well. The rain chances right around 30% at best, which means most of us aren't going to see a ton of rain, but those who see it see a lot in a short amount of time. We'll continue with this Saharan dust coming off the African coast toward the Gulf. Thankfully, after air fizzled out yesterday in the Pacific, we haven't seen any concern for additional tropical development in the Atlantic or the Gulf either. Here's your 7-day forecast. Again, it really does look pretty consistent with the 90s consistently and temperatures not much cooler as we head into the overnight time frame.